Hi, thank you for joining me for day 30 of Scraptember 2023. Can't believe we're on the last day and that tomorrow will be October. That's such a scary thought, isn't it? So today the prompt is celebration, and I'm scrapping a photo from last weekend when my aunt and uncle came down from Scotland with their son who lives in New Zealand, and granddaughter Elle obviously lives in New Zealand with her dad, and they were on their way to see Adam's half-brother in Wales, and popped in to see us for a couple of hours. So this was a really nice family celebration. We all managed to get together to see them, and it was great fun. So I thought I'd scrap a photo of the four of them that I snapped before they left. And I'm using Vicki Boutin's print shop, and you can see I've pulled out all the scraps from my collection. I don't have a great deal left, still enough to create quite a few more layouts, but not much. So I thought using these scraps would be a great idea. So I've pulled out predominantly the blues and reds and yellows where I can, because they're the colours in the photo, and I am using this ledger paper as my background. I'm trying to use more pattern paper as my background rather than just plain white. So just working out where these pieces are all going to go, and then I'm going to go through each one and distress the edges using my Tim Holtz edge distresser, and then get those glued together. So I'll do a little bit with you on camera, and then this is where I just did it off camera and went through piece by piece, gluing them as I went. So the stack is nearly together now, and then I can start embellishing and working out what else I wanted to use. Now I did go through this collection before I started. You can see on the left hand side there are some bits pulled out. There's so much still in the papyri paper pack and things that I just wanted to have an idea of exactly what I had and what I could use on here. I'm not necessarily going to use everything that I pulled out, it just gives me a better idea. I really like that tag because it's bringing in that yellowy colour that Elle has on her t-shirt. So that's why that's there, but obviously I didn't need the number 1, so I'm just tucking it in behind. And it's a great item to give height to the top of a layout, a tag. I do love using a tag. And adding that string, which I will later on, really brings the flow to the page. So that's that stack pretty much done. I'm just going to look what else I've got. I've got this vellum piece that I cut from the speciality paper, and it just says the best. Now because it's vellum, it's fairly see-through, so I used a circle that I'd previously punched out to add behind it in that pink wood grain, and that works really nicely to make that title pop a little bit more. So that will be going in the bottom left hand corner. Just getting that glued down, and I want to bring the layout out to the left hand side at the bottom like a reverse L. So I found this washi tape sticker that says "So Happy Together," so I'm going to add that to the bottom. And because this is ledger paper, it's great because I've got the lines to guide me so I know that this is straight. So just getting that well rubbed down, and you can see that's really extending the layout out to the left now. So I'm just going to get all this stuck down. Now I've got that washi tape sticker down, I don't want to move the stack too much so that I lose that shape. So I'm just going to get it stuck down to the base, and then I can carry on. And then this is a little word strip that just says awesome photo, and I thought that was really nice to add over the bottom. So this little clip, again, it's bringing that yellow in, just says that, and it's just sweet. I struggled to get it down underneath the layer of paper that was already stuck down, so I've just ripped the bottom off so I can get that tucked in behind and then glued down. And now another washi sticker, again that yellow, just bring that around the page a bit. So it's in 3 areas. I've got that "So Happy Together," that excuse me, that at the top, and then this washi sticker on the right hand side. So just getting that stuck down underneath that corner. And you can see I didn't add the glue right to the edges of the stack so that I could tuck things underneath. Now these flowers, one of them's from the ephemera pack and one of them is a washi sticker, but I decided to keep it on the backing this time just to give that vibrancy of red. If I'd taken the backing off, it would have blended a lot more into the background. This circle is another piece that I had previously cut for a different layout and didn't use, so I just wanted to get that used as well. Just cutting off the edges so that I can get it tucked into the behind that, the best piece, so that it's exactly where I want it. Just having a bit of a fiddle to work out the height, because it's the same size as that, the best piece, more or less. I'm just struggling to get the positioning. I prefer my circles to be differing sizes when I have them in a cluster. I liked this flower pot, just the red flowers peeking out, so I've tucked the pot behind. And then that butterfly I just thought was cute to add to the top of the page, just to fill in that corner. So you know me, I can't waste anything, so I pull this cut off piece of circle down to the bottom and add that down there, and I will add that other quarter piece as well to the layout in a little bit. Honestly, I'm incorrigible. So just scuffing up the edges with my nail because the other pieces on the page have been distressed, and then getting these bits stuck down. I'm trying to do more gluing as I go rather than leaving it till the end. Doesn't always work out like that. Look, I've glued the circle on top of the flower. And it just rubbed off the glue, it's fine. And in fact, that petal's going to be covered by something else eventually anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So here's that other little quarter of a circle that I'm going to add just at the top there. It's just bringing that navy blue in at the top and adding a little bit more interest to the layout. I love all these differing layers. If you've watched me before, you'll know that. So there's that tucked down. Now I'm going to come in with my other title. I don't have many of these alphabets left, but I did have the letters to spell out the word family. So I'm just going to put that down using these chipboard letters. I did have to fashion the I from a J. Here I am doing it now, just cutting off the bottom and then trimming up the edge. And you wouldn't know. And then I use the little floral bit to asterisk to add as the dot. So nearly there. I hadn't realised I'd left all this in. I do faff about a little bit, and in fact I layer up that A onto the F and the M just to make it look a little bit more cohesive. And then I'm bringing in that chipboard word celebrate. As the prompt today is celebration, I thought that would be really nice, so the title reads Celebrate Family. So just, as I say, faffing about a little bit with these chipboard letters to get them where I want them. And then getting that butterfly stuck down. So now in with these puffy stickers, I've used a lot of one sheet, but I still have one sheet left. So again, just bringing in those reds and then some of the gold dots to dot around, just to bring a little bit of interest to the page. And then once those are down, I can add my journaling. And again, because this is a ledger paper, that's really easy to do. So I just wrote Adam and Elle are over from New Zealand for 4 weeks and had a quick 4-hour stop in Warrington en route to Jan and Karina's new longboat, which they were going to take along the aqueduct in Llangollen. So fun to have a quick catch up. So I used my roller date stamp to add the date above that journaling. And then I'm just adding a little chipboard flower at the bottom here on top of that circle piece. Just trimming off the edges that go over the edge of the layout. Should have got my bigger scissors for this. So just adding a bit of glue to make sure that that stays put. And then this little word that says enjoy I thought would work nicely there as well. So again, just sticking that down with a bit of glue. So now I'm bringing in a few more bits from the shop. This is one of my wax seals, the camera wax seal, and then a Flair badge that says capture the moment. This is one of our canvas Flair badges at Hey Little Magpie. And I love those. So I'm going to add some tangled thread behind it, which is my favourite thing to do at the moment. So I've just brought in the yellow again, just to bring in a different shade of yellow. So I'm adding that behind that Flair badge. And then when I do that, I decide that it should probably go in a couple more places in the layout just to spread that out a little bit and to mirror it around the page. So first of all, getting it stuck down there. And then I'm going to add a big tangle to the bottom right-hand corner, just on top of that washi tape sticker there. And that works really nicely. And then I'll add another tangle to the top left-hand corner of the photo where that quarter circle of blue is, just to bring that yellow up there a little bit more. And I'm really pleased with how that changes the layout. It's just bringing a different texture in. And I probably could have brought a different colour in, but I like the brightness of the yellow, and it's not too in your face either, so that works nicely. So just tucking that under there and then adding a few squirts of glue just to keep it in place. So now it's just the string into the tag at the top, And that's the layout pretty much done. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Please do check out the playlist below to see everybody else's videos. And other than that, I shall see you tomorrow for the start of 30 Days of Sketches. Thanks so much. Bye.